Hello everybody, I hope you're having a good morning and for that matter a great day. Today as you can see I'm planning on playing more Elden Ring. I actually have a lot of stuff planned out for what I'm going to do in this episode. So I'm gonna slowly walk through the steps, and if you guys enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, I was thinking we could start out by finally exploring this entire volcano manor. I do understand that this area isn't necessarily the most, to say this, important areas. It's somewhat optional. Very optional, actually. Because this area was mainly for the Raya questline, I'm pretty sure. Her whole being a serpent person from this village of serpent people is interesting and all that, but like, I sort of screwed it up. Mainly just due to the fact of, I killed Rykard way too early. And that's fine. I mean, Raya's questline isn't the most important by any means. I don't feel like I really even missed out on anything too important. There might have been some cool reward. I wonder if those snake people, or like the snakes in the contraption of these things, are these things actually made here? Is that the lore behind them? They're just snake, made by snake people for snake people? I can't tell if that was an Erd thrown at me or, yeah, it was an Erd. An Erd, a pot. A poisonous pot. It's annoying either way. But yeah, no, this area seems pretty basic. There's not too much to be seen as of yet, but who knows. A stone key location. I actually have a ton of these, so... Oh. Another one of you guys. That's somewhat scary. And dead. They aren't too hard at this level when I'm a bit over leveled, but when you're on level with those guys, they're just so miserable. Oh. I thought that was a grab attack. Okay, so they were the people throwing the poison gas at me. If you guys could stop doing that, I'd really appreciate it. I mean, I have this really fast attacking spell. A Duelist Moonblade is insane. It's so quick, it's so nice. Mainly due to the fact I have Radagon's icon and I'm using the Azure Staff, which makes sword spells practically an instacast. And this is obviously the best sword spell, so it's gonna hurt a little. But yeah, so I did some exploring off camera. Not too much, not of this location at all. I'm really thinking that the Godskin nobles are just these serpents. I mean, they move the same, they act the same. It'd make a lot of sense. But yeah, no. The main reason why I did some exploring. The exploring I did do was in the snowy area. I definitely still have a little bit left that I'm gonna have to do on camera. I mainly just completed all of the optional objectives in the snow area, like the caves and caverns and Hero Grave and... Oh. Glad to know that those are still one-hitting me. Oh, there's a ladder here. I wonder if this ladder leads anywhere. But as I was saying before, oh, it just leads onto the roof. Good to know. Like I was saying before, I was, just exploring around the snow area. I've done a lot of the caves, the catacombs, the one hero dungeon I came across I did. More or less just a bunch of, not necessarily hard things to do, but very repetitive things that I've done many times before. So they weren't really inconvenient at all. So I just did most of them off camera. There were a few things, a couple bosses, optional bosses that I did challenge, but none of them were like unique. They were all just optional bosses I've fought before. Like I fought some of the, the dragon kin nobles, or not kin nobles, the dragon kin soldiers. That's what they're called. I fought 2 of those. They were, you know, things that I have fought before. Nothing really unique about them. I mean, I got a couple new weapons, which doesn't really matter because I'm not gonna, you know, I'm pretty sure my build's gonna relatively stay the same. If anything changes, it's gonna be just a change in spell usage or something of that sort. You know, like I might use a different spell over one of my main hand spells, but I'm really liking the Moon Greatsword of Adula, which is just, you know, a quicker, faster, stronger, like, carrion sword or whatever they call it. But yeah, nothing really too special, yet also nothing necessarily too, like, unspecial. It was just more of the same. I'm enjoying the game, but like, I don't feel like I have to record every cave. Now a lot of people are gonna care after like the 3rd or 4th cave. I wonder how damaging the magma is. I mean, it's probably not even safe to stand on this magma IRL, but I mean, okay, so it's about every other lava I've encountered, which is don't walk on it. It kind of hurt, but not like gonna kill me if I touch it just a tiny bit. Which I guess it would make not a lot of sense if it killed me instantly for touching it, but like, also I don't think touching lava is very good for a human body. I feel like it could pretty easily eat through it, so, you know, maybe I'm not completely irrational. Oh, little cage drop, elevator. Oh, a candlestick. Oh, the candlestick is a whip. I see. I guess I'll go in the cage, since I'm not really having anything else to do. Oh, this is very Bloodborne cagey. Just a lot less important. I'm feeling like boss. There's a boss here. There's summon. Oh, it's a magma worm. So I was sort of correct. In truth. This is like my least favorite enemy to fight, by the way. I really despise this boss. I think it's a stupid design. One of the worst in this entire game. Because it has one attack. And that's it. that stupid like fire lunge attack that it does is like its only attack that ever gets used, because by the time you're like forced to actually do stuff with this attack or any other attack, you're either dead or going to kill it. I mean, maybe my opinion of the macro wyvern or magma worm is a bit harsh, but I think the magma worm is just a stupid enemy. That's how I feel. Oh, there was a different elevator. I couldn't tell whether or not this elevator was brought up or brought down when I went down or brought up when I was up, but there's an elevator up here which leads to this area. This might be what I was more expecting. This might be the final area of this like little segment of the world. I consider them to do most of the stuff like little dungeons, you know. And they're screwed. Dude, just having this double... I'm more or less dual wielding swords. And it's a weird thought because, you know, you don't really think of me as dual wielding swords because, you know, magic and all that. Oh. Elevator stuff. Bringing up the bridge, I see. It probably wouldn't be too safe to walk on it, even now that it's been pulled out of lava. But that's just my thoughts. Probably not the safest thing to walk on. Maybe give it a couple hours, it might cool down. Or is it just gonna cool down after a couple seconds? Okay, just gonna cool down after a couple seconds. Maybe they designed it to go in and out of lava repeatedly. Oh, there's a boss. Okay, so there is a boss here. Oh, this is the boss. It's a Godskin Noble. Am I completely surprised? No, I kind of insinuated that I thought that they were very similar to the snake people, but different, certainly. Get a bit of a repost. A repost. Hit you with that, and you're dead. Noble's Persistence and Godskin's Stitcher. Cool. Serpent's Amelium. Or Amalium? Something like that. Curious on what that means. It's probably some part of a serpent, judging based on the name. Contraption doesn't work. I have to come from above? Question mark? Okay. I see, I see. Okay, so I was supposed to fall down here. Don't know where I was supposed to figure this out, but falling down here leads to a separate area. That's where that whole lever thing with the whole elevator, not necessarily... Oh, I'm being grabbed. I'm dead. Grab attacks are still really strong. Good to know. But yeah, no, that elevator right next to where the boss was, I'm thinking that there's a whole separate area got into from there. So I'm gonna go do that, and if I see anything cool, I'll make sure to show you guys. Well, I killed the annoying bats. There are gonna be more of them. Knowing this game. Dude, Moonslash. You spoil me so. Don't touch the lava, me. I'm just so used to Dark Souls 3 lava and where it just kills you so quickly. This lava seems a tiny bit more forgiving. The best part about this spell compared to the other magic sword spells is this spell, it like leaves a little trail, you know, shoots off a little tiny blade, a frost blade that can truly hit it for a pretty surprisingly long range. It can just hit you for, you know, pretty far and pretty hard, so makes it really good. But yeah, I'm really exploring these lava caves. I'm thinking that this is the area. Don't want to be grabbed again, personally. Goodbye. Also, if you hit... It definitely still has a lot more benefit for hitting it up close, because if you hit this spell up close, it deals, you know, 2 hits instead of 1. Which will kill most enemies. More lava slugs. Don't know what the deal with these guys are. Okay, that's the unique thing about this lava. Instead of dealing just a metric ton of damage, it slows you down. I didn't even know that there was another boss to fight, to be frank. But this looks very boss fighty. And judging by that yellow glow, yep, yellow fog. I guess I'm fighting a boss. Not really. Oh. It's 2 of these things at once. It's a shackle and a whale. A wheel. These guys are annoying, so here we go. Wrong button. This is the button I wanted. Okay, they're called abduct versions. Abductor virgins. And they're both dead. Pretty good reward. Trash rune count. Just have a little ledge. What am I supposed to do with this? Jump off? Wait, is that why the ledge is sort of edged up? That makes some sense, but what's the deal with the elevator then? Maybe there's some more stuff behind there. If I find anything, I'll cut to it. Otherwise, I'll just cut to my next section. So I have been exploring quite a bit, but I've planned to sort of save most of the stuff for this episode. I did most of this area. I do know that there's a church down here that I wanted to save for this video because I didn't know if it was NPC related or not. But I wanted to start by going and visiting Brother Cordwin, whatever his name is. He's at the bottom here. I actually ran across him while trying to get to this minor Erdtree thing. It's not much of a minor Erdtree anymore. It's kind of like half a minor Erdtree, so it's a minor Erdtree. But yeah, no, I finished off most of the snow area just wandering around. There's truly not that much out here. There's just a couple things here and there that are, you know, a bit more difficult or that required me to, like, there's a couple bosses here or there, but nothing extraordinary. No like cool bosses. Just more of the same. But there was this and then there's the ruins that I sort of wanted to do. Hello there.
Ah, nice to see you. I can't believe you've come all this way.
About Gold Mask?
I've been gripped by a terrifying thought. The rhythms and calculus of the Master's finger betray a suspicion of the holism of the Golden Order, a conceit, I am afraid, that cannot be overlooked. Oh, but how could this be? I dread to even entertain the possibility, but somehow I cannot cast aside my doubts about the Master. Tell me, have I simply lost my head? Only, if the Master were true to the Golden Order, why would he think to breach this forbidden mount of fire?
I do not know.
Oh, Master, dispel these fearsome thoughts. I want to place my trust in you, to be your scribe.
I now have the option to give him the forgetfulness tonic that I got from Tanith. So he's doubting the Erd Tree, doubting the Golden Order. I'm not completely surprised. I mean, it's not like the Golden Order hasn't necessarily lied to us. They said that Redond and America are different people. Maybe they didn't even know. And if they don't even know that their god is deceiving them, then what's the...
Where did you go? You promised me when we turn 14, we go to see the stars.
Is this a fog gate? It's held shut by a seal.
Never so long. Forever and ever it seems.
Maybe I have to summon a jellyfish? Is that it? Cause I...
Dear sister, you finally here. No time to waste. Let's see the stars.
The seal has been broken. A fancy spin. Oh, is that where you learned that emote? The one where you just spin around all delicate? I'm not completely surprised. What's in the chest? A primal glintstone blade. Interesting. I've never heard of it, but a primal glintstone blade seems pretty strong, whatever it is. Being able to change, I assume, just giving you the full capability of changing all scaling, which is really cool. Next, I wanted to go to the first church of Mirka, which is down here. So I'll cut to there. Why is it where there's always snow and stars is the spirits really close? Oh, there's a somber minor bell bearing. And it's just a standard Church of America. Oh, real surprise there. I was just curious if there was a difference, but it doesn't appear so. So if you haven't dealt with the spiritual mariner, you might have to deal with a couple spiritual giants, but I'm heading to the castle. There's a castle here that I think holds the next big thing that I need. So that's my goal, is to go to that castle over there. this castle. Lightning strikes. Does that mean that there's a lightning dragon here? That's what that meant before, but maybe there's just a boss here. And that's just insinuating that this is the way to go. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna investigate this castle, and that's gonna be the main objective from now on. Castle Soul. That's what it's called. You're a snow variant of the thing protecting Godric's divine tower. You guys are kind of annoying, in my opinion. I mean, I could use my summon here. All it does is take one of these drinks, and then maybe with my summon, I'm able to conquer two of these guys. But they're definitely a lot stronger than any other version of this that I've had to fight. Which is kind of annoying. My Mimic Tear gonna do anything, or is it only attacking the other one? Bestie, why are you attacking the other one? Okay, they dropped Somber Shards. Not a complete surprise there, but... Okay, so I think they're somewhat permanent kills, which makes that a lot easier now that they're dead, but annoying nonetheless. Stay back, wolf. It seems like there's more of those stupid bird things. The ones that are very annoying. With the metal claws. Dude, I'm so grateful for the beast warding torch. Why am I just spam rolling? I do not know. But yeah, no, the beast warding torch is by far the best of the torches. I didn't at first realize that this torch actually wards off monsters until a while ago. It doesn't ward off all monsters though, so like humanoid or other monsters don't get affected, but beastal stuff like wolves. You'd be surprised at how many things get warded off by a simple torch. And then I just applied no scale to it, and then no scale beastal torch just allows me to ward off beasts and not have to actually fight wolves and stuff, which are definitely not fun. So I don't know if it prevents undead wolves or not. But it definitely doesn't, or it definitely prevents normal wolves, which in my eyes are practically the same thing, but I'm surprised I dodged that. That's what happens if you don't, you just instant die. Okay. Okay, so those white bird things are called warhawks. I came from a slightly separate location, a slightly different one. The one next to the crossbows was a little bit too difficult for my liking. This is just what if you went through the Warhawks and Wold area, there's just a simple door that you walk through and some stairs you walk up. There is a bit of inconvenience still here in the enemies, but I don't know if it's going to be harder or if the other area is going to be required or not. Oh, you're one of those guys. Great. Just come down here and fight me like a normal person. Don't use your stupid shield dash. Are you happy that you can teleport? I'm not. Goodness me, why is this dude so hard? Iframes from jumping. You saved my life so many times. Just die, please, and thank you. I don't want to have to deal with these guys. They're so annoying. Can't open this. Yeah, no, it's not even an interactable door. There's a Grace in here. Oh my goodness. This Grace. I love you. Okay. If you were ever curious, hey, what's on the other path with the daw or like with the slugs and stuff? The answer is it's just not worth your time. Oh my. It was for a single painting. That's it. A painting. Not to say paintings are completely useless, because I think this one's quite important. It was called the Sorcerer's Painting, so it probably has some importance, but whichever it is, it wasn't, you know, necessarily my most enjoyed time. Especially since these guys are honestly just better run past. Like, it's not even worth your time to try to kill them. They'll just respawn. Oh, you know another animal that really dislikes the beast torch? Rats. They really don't like it. So if you're having a problem with the rats and dogs, I'd really recommend using the beast torch, because they will leave you the heck alone. But yeah, now it's time to go actually forward. I'm pretty sure that the way forward is through here. Just up here. And probably over. I don't know if that there's a specific location I'm supposed to be trying to get to. I know that there's this elevator in the center that's currently up there. Maybe that's my goal. But so far, I just know what I know. Oh, wait, there was the staircase over here. Oh, it's more of these spirits. Those enemies aggro every enemy they can summon in the area. I'm pretty sure it's how it works. Oh my. This looks like it's gonna be a pretty fun time. There was that area over there. I guess I'll go there first. There's probably not much there, to be honest. Maybe an item or two. Dude, you can stop following me. Oh, hi, Alpha Wolf. I think that not even alpha wolves like the beast repel torch. Just a stone key? That's all I came here for? I have like 12 of those. I don't care about beasts. I don't care about stone keys. Stone keys and rune arcs. The things that the game thinks at the start that you don't have enough of, and at the end you don't have, or you have too much of. Ah! They went all feral. Still gonna try to kill that guy. Just in case that guy is the one summoning the spirits. I don't think he summons the spirits, but I think he makes them more aggressive or something. That, or they're the one to summon them all together. This guy is way more... I like the double sword guy more. I somehow died. I think I died because it fell on top of me. Well, I know that killing them prevents the summons now, so... Normally I would say I feel bad for melee builds, but in this game, melee builds can just craft knives. And for once, that's not just an excuse of, oh yeah, you should have just used your knives better and not died. This time it's like, well, yeah, you can just craft them. There's like no downsides to having knives on you, and they're not too hard to craft, so nothing really to fault there. Oh, so there's a boss here. I mean, it figures there had to be a boss somewhere in here. So buff, and then summon, I guess. Commander Neil or Nell? Oh, you summon summons. Oh, you're like that other dude. You're like the other commander in K-Lead. Or maybe that other dude's like you, because, you know, you're the stronger version. What the heck did that mean? And he's dead. The veteran's prosthesis? That like a veteran something? Prosthetic? I do not know what that is for, but cool. What's at the top of this tower? I think there's gotta be an important item up here. The other half of the Hagdala tree. I don't know where to even use the medallions though. That's my problem. I guess I'll try to figure that out. Oh, so you notice I was just here. This is the grand lift of Rolled. I went here and it's like hoist medallion, but switch action to hoist secret medallion. Okay, where does this lead? I hoisted the medallion and now I've unlocked the secret location. The hidden path to the Hagdala tree. Or Hagna tree? I don't know. Beast eye is quivering. That means that there's death rot nearby. Meaning that there's a boss here. A big squid monster. It'd suck if they were like ultra weak to frost and I'm like a frost scaling mage. Just warming stones. Don't exactly know what those do. Haven't really tried to use them, but there's something. These guys can actually tank a hit. They're a bit stronger than the normal ones. Oh. Unlucky for everyone. The greatsword spell actually has an insane amount of reach. It is like casting arc and a sword spell in one. So you guys were kind of screwed. It's such a good spell. I'm such a big fan of it. I thought there was death rot. Maybe there was and I passed over it. Oh. That or there's a boss in this room. Nope, it's not a room. I just missed out, probably. There's a path to the map stone, but I think I might just call it here. I found the secret path to the Hagna tree, however that's pronounced. But the Hagging tree, I found the hidden path to it, and now I'm treading it. And in the next episode, I will probably just return at this side of grace and then continue on. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, you know what to do. I'll see you all tomorrow probably with a slightly different video. I don't really know what I'm gonna do, but probably something else. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. And goodbye!